There, please. There we go. And just over a little bit. Okay. Somebody coming at you with a knife. Very important that whenever you're dealing with somebody with a knife, naturally, if you can get out of there, you want to do that. You want to get out of there. That would be the first thing to do. But if you can't, you have no place to go. You have to stay there. Things like taking off your jacket, wrapping it around your arm. Taking off your belt and using your belt as a whip, your belt buckle. These are some of the things that should come to your head very quickly. Taking off of a shoe, a woman taking off of a heel and using the spike. These are some of the things that can fend off somebody with a knife. But you have to be very careful. When you're dealing with somebody with a knife, you always have to remember you have to end up with the knife. You cannot do any type of a technique that's going to give them the ability to keep the knife. So let's take a look at this one right here. He's going to come in and he's going to just kind of come in straight to kind of attack my stomach. I'm just going to step out to the side and block. Okay, and this is a standard required knife technique that we use in Tank Suit Up. But I did want to add one of these to the extra spots in our DVDs and our videos. So from here, once he comes in with the attack, again, remembering that you have to end up with the knife, what you want to do is you want to reverse this. You want to take your hand, because you just blocked him at the crease of the arm and the wrist and the hand, and now the other hand has to go underneath and capture all of his fingers. From here, you're just going to step backwards and you're going to take him down to the ground. Now this is right here is where I'm taking the knife. As I'm starting to cause pain to that wrist, as I start to twist him in a counterclockwise direction, as he goes down, I'm even going to, I end up with the knife, okay? And from this point, I can do a lot of different things, okay? But we don't need to go over that right now. But I end up with the knife, so that's important. Let's go over this side one more time. Okay, here he comes again. He's coming in, and I'm stepping, okay? I let the knife go through. My hand comes over, I grab, you can see this part right here, how my hand just drops and grabs, other hand comes up and grab, and then I just move it back towards his shoulder. Now, as I step behind his leg, my hand that's on top is going to grab the knife. My elbow right here, if this is a big person, can assist me in hitting him in the chin, hitting him in the chest, and taking him down to the ground. And then I end up with the knife. Okay, this is really important. Just remember that anything you do requires you to end up with the knife. Okay, one more thing in our knife. You're in a knife fight. You're fighting with somebody. You have a knife. They have a knife. If this is the scenario, everybody expects for a knife, somebody to come and place the knife in this area right here. They'll cut across this way, cut across this way. They are expecting that, and they are guarding from that. So one of the things that you could do, first of all, if you're in a knife fight, you really want to make sure that you're in a good guarded position. Okay, here again, something wrapped around, maybe a jacket or anything that you could grab that's going to give you initial protection from somebody cutting at your wrists or cutting at your arms would help. Okay, but here again, a quick move, bringing down and just cutting behind the leg where they would not expect to get cut could end everything and everybody could go home. You don't have to kill the person. You could just kind of cut right here quickly. He's not going to be walking anymore, and it's going to give you enough time to get away. Okay, and then from that position, you could always do whatever you have to do. But here again, too. Okay. All right. That will conclude this portion of the extras as far as knife defenses are concerned.